And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Porto can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Maldini. That's Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Bale. And it's Pirlo. And he welcomes it in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Dembele chips it through, and that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo looking to play him in. Now it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm. Great ball, and he's in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Neymar. Pelé has found the net here, of course. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Pirlo. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, no joy this time. Marquez gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. And the shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Rijkaard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Deftly away. Now there's the shot! Off the post! Porto are looking to go forward now. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's got away. Played in deep. Real chance! Goal! Porto! And the comeback is complete. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Porto take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
New cities, new jersey numbers, new looks. So why not a new phone? Google Pixel 10? Woo!
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vitinha. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. And this is Dembele. Maldini clears. Played into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pele. He has found the way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played back in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's gone looking for safety. Great defending, strong and determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neymar. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays it across. And that's decent chance! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! What a delicious finish. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what...
for his whole family, which led to another discovery. Rapping is the real sport. You know, boxers are better than rappers.
Oh, thanks. Do I have to wrap this?
Maybe a bow.
Okay.
Discover great gifts at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
You can check for yourself right at the shelf. But Duracell AA's are assembled in the USA. How? Just kidding. You gotta pay for those.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play.
Up he goes! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cameroon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. Now it's Platini. Platini proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass just didn't quite work. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Seedorf. First quarter of an hour gone. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibility. And the finish! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Platini. Now it's Platini. Platini crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses it in here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
25 years ago, Wikipedia was a
That is good alertness.
ambitious, probably impossible dream. Fast forward, billions of readers.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
From a 20-something in Tokyo to a father.
Now it's Platini.
From a teacher keeping an endangered language alive.
Goes for a shot!
Fan updating the
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Wikipedia became the world's go-to resource. When you look something up, it's there. When you
And a goal kick. Seedorf. Played into space. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cameroon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The ball swung in. Great defending, strong and determined. Porto finding their passes, looking for a runner. Ibrahim, and the shot! Cross neat. Oh, what has happened here? Guti. Now it's Messi. Bale. Now that's well seen too. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Thuram. Rijkaard. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Bale. Seedorf. For Bale. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. He gets big. It's there! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Porto are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
That's the sound of someone who's misplaced.
And we're off again.
Their debit card. Not at the gas pump,
Bale.
checkout counter,
Seedorf.
or the roof of your car.
Bale on a charge down the left.
To chase money.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bale. Shot a goal! Xavi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Raul. Out for a throw. Thuram. Rijkaard. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maldini. Oh, terrible pass. Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. Rijkaard. That's a pretty loose pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Applies the finish! Porto have their second corner now. And he's in on goal. Delivers with whip. Seedorf! Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Rijkaard. Now he's had a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Out to the left it goes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Platini really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Thuram. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. Maldini. Rijkaard. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a cute ball. And the keeper's got it again. Ball's gone out of play. Beckenbauer swung over. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Saka. Beckenbauer. Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Porto definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Goodbye, awkward screen shares. Say hello to stacks. So much can go wrong when you're screen sharing. We all know the pain of juggling windows, handling multiple presenters,
Hola, mi hermano. Bueno, tengo cartas porque las he comprado del año, la versión. Y sí, tengo Canavaro. Es buenísimo, ¿eh? No me gusta usarlo mucho porque tengo unos defensas que van por altura mejor. Pero es buenísimo. Ya, cada vez que juego contra él es por velocidad gana mucho. Vale. Era el gratis. Recordar la verdad porque no me acuerdo. O el de Italia, el de 2006. Y también lo tengo. Bien, ¿eh? Claro, si quieres darlo, ¿no? Equipo. ¿Cuál el Bellingham que el que estoy usando ahorita
The
mismo?
noise is
Ese
just
Bellingham
about
es bueno,
reaching a
pero hay otras
crescendo
versiones que
here as
también son
these two
buenísimas,
sides
la
get
verdad
ready
que
to
no.
lock horns.
Yo
This
creo
is
que
football
las
at its
veces que
finest.
he estado jugando
Colour and
eFootball,
passion
mayormente
just
siempre he ido por las
oozing from the
épicas, pero
stands
este es
here.
este
These
es un
fans love their
Showtime. Por los
football,
Showtimes nunca he
and
ido,
we're
excepto
about
por
to be
esta versión,
dished
porque
up
la
a
verdad
feast
como
of it.
que me convenció, porque
We
se veía
have
buena, la
already
verdad.
started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Jr. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Up he goes! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised
Pero ¿de
because
qué
his instinct
Bellingham
for
hablas,
doing this
amigo?
is incredible.
Más o menos mencióname más. Es un Showtime en sus
The
un
breakaway
player of the
clinical
week.
and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly
Sí.
behind.
¿Quieres jugamos un
Played
ratito?
into
Porque ya
space.
creo que después de este
Pass is
partido
just off target.
ya me voy a dormir.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Llegué a las 3 de la madrugada.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Caceres. Well, that has not gone well. Caceres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Spread it left. And it's Hullet. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pelé. And this is Cruyff. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's let fly. And the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That is good strength. He's had a shot.
Even smarter with smart things. Shop Black Friday deals now.
The taker has to look for
Sí,
options.
sí, sí,
because an aerial
jugamos uno y
supply doesn't
pero
look
¿en qué juegas? ¿En consola?
Lahm with the clearance. Porto have
Móvil.
the chance to go the other way. That's a good ball out wide. Delivered across. And that is not finding anyone. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Great defending, strong and determined.
Acabo.
And the through ball. Now it's Eto'o. He's dealt with that really well. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! And it's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly
Dale,
in
Xbox sí
control.
creo, porque el crossplay sí nos permite. Pero por ejemplo, yo juego en PlayStation 5. Permitiría jugar contra gente de mobile. Supongo que sabías eso. Dale, hermano, deja terminar este, que estoy rankeando, la verdad. Quiero llegar a segunda división. Llega el Carvajal y la verdad que es...
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? He's through here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vinicius Junior. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini. It's Bellingham.
Peligroso este rival, ¿eh?
Bale. Now, can they get him away? Oh,
Tenías
well
que
played.
quedarte.
Now it's Bale. Cruyff. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Porto sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Which led to another discovery. Rapping is the real sport.
That gets things going for the second half. And it's Hullet. Nesta proves too strong, too smart.
Maybe a bow.
Roberto Carlos. Platini is the guilty party there. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's got the beating of a chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Porto find a position of real strength now. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Hit it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the left it goes. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Ronaldo is onto this.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Eto'o. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. Pelé. And they're quick to get it back.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Ronaldo. 60 minutes played. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's cut it out. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Platini. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Platini. Platini. Can he finish? He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bale. Pullet has it in a wide position. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Platini, looking for the run. An uncompromising challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to...
Oh no, this does not look good. Eto'o ploughing through the middle. And they win it back again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
And a chance! And he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Three.
Flamengo choosing to make the first change. And he's quick to snatch it back. 75 minutes played. And it's Ronaldinho. Platini. Alarm.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalize on now.
And here's Suarez. And this is Rivaldo. Bale. Tries to play it through.
That's going in strongly.
Porto have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a good run down the left. Roberto Carlos. And the flag shot at goal! Off the post! And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos. And the shot's on here. And that has sent him sprawling. Flamengo have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Driving forward, looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. He might be in here. He shifted it to the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alarm. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Ferdinand. Porto clearly now in lead. Referee looks at his
Amigo
watch
alista,
and
amigo
blows
alista
his
los
whistle.
dedos.
Well,
Vamos a
that was
jugar uno,
a
vamos a jugar
tale of
uno.
two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Debo crear la sala ahora mismo.
Let's welcome our new coworker, Jeff.
Copier has a great idea.
Wonder if it's the same idea as yesterday.
It's a performance issue, really. I know people push your buttons.
Dale, amigo, otra. Hemos jugado esto menos de un año. ¿Ese eres tú? ¿Está ahí? Confirma, confirma. ¿O $20 gastados? No, amigo. A ver, vamos. Yo sí le metí bastante de jueguito. Que la verdad que me gusta. Pero, claro, todo un año, digamos. Es buen equipo, ¿eh? Atep Siral, Rizal. Fritz Kurler, buenísimo. Este Messi también es jodido. Lo tengo. Pero con un entrenamiento te queda un Messi. Culpa la palabra, ¿no? Pero de la puta madre. Sí. Ese Bellingham es el mismo que tienes. Ah, quiero que me muestres cuando puedas el entrenamiento que le has puesto. Quiero verlo. Sí. Está bien. Oye, pero ¿qué te parece jugar con ese Tony Adams? Parece muy lento. Sí. Muy lento, pero y Marquinhos. Ahora están bien, ¿eh? Estás balanceando por su lado con Silvestre para que, por si acaso lo ganen por... Está bien. Las pierdo porque juego no soy tan bueno, ¿eh? Cartas, pero otra cosa. Jugar. ¿Y este es algo? Este es a Rice. Yo jugué con él. Tuve mejores opciones. Oh, buen Rice. Oye, ¿y jugaste tú? O bueno, más o menos la opción de
Well, what a
contratar a
sight this is. A
Belletti,
beautiful
porque
evening
Belletti era
and the
o
promise of a match that will really get the
ahora muchas
juices
personas lo
flowing.
usan y es velocísimo. Bueno, no
I'm
es el
Peter
mejor
Drury,
defensa,
and
pero sí
it's
es
my chance to
velocísimo.
say that it is an absolute delight to have
Recuperas
Jim
hombres
Beglin beside
cuando
me.
te
Cheers,
agarran de
Peter. It's a
contraataque.
privilege to
Recuperas
be
hombres
here.
atrás
It really
rapidísimo.
is.
Es velocísimo, hombre. Vamos a ver qué tal
Colours
juegas, amigo.
vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and
Malo.
truly set. We have already started here.
Malo. Juego más pausado,
Amazing,
amigo.
great defenders. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Uy, ¿qué pasó? Uy, golazo.
There it is!
Well, once more, it's him.
Creo
And
que
we
tú
can't
juegas
be
a la
surprised
velocidad.
because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Climbs up big! That's a pretty loose shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bolsa Oliveira.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ahora el que está de moda es
Ibrahimovic! No, he
el
didn't quite meet it right.
Barbimi. Que acaba de meter un golazo con...
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Raul. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That is ended up in no man's land. Platini, Ibrahimovic. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Porto with this to level it up. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like
Pues,
the way he walked up to that.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, that
to
is
play.
good. Great chance!
Pues nada más.
Rice. Saliba. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there.
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ibrahimovic proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here comes the corner. Porto have their second corner now. Right card! And that's caused a worry or two. Pirlo. Bale. And here's Platini. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ibrahimovic! Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Can he finish? Rice. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Half an hour played now. Bale looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's managed to get free. And he cuts out the supply. Raul looks to get on the end of this. And that's been won straight back. And he was quick to react. Rice. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet.
At Sierra, Steve discovered
Lam.
gifts at amazing prices for his whole family.
And it's Thuram.
Wrapping is the real
Ferdinand.
discover great gifts at unexpectedly low prices.
Ambitious ball here. And he's worked it through. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Dejar.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ibrahimovic. He slings it in. Tries a shot.
Uy,
Rice. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram is fouled. Adams gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Platini. And he's found the... Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright.
paso, paso.
And we've reached
Partida.
half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to
Juegas
cheer
bien,
about.
amigo.
So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers
Te
need to be
diría
found
también
in a hurry.
no juego mucho con Raúl. A mí he jugado varias veces con Raúl. Raúl no me convence. A Tep, no sé qué tal es. A ver, coméntame más o menos qué tal te parece.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but with
Decent chance!
Oye, ¿quién es tu portero?
That was superb
Wow.
goalkeeping.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vamos, vamos. Otro gol.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pele. And it's Bale.
Toque porque se ve la hija. Buenísimo.
Rijkaard. Now it's Pirlo. They want to be quick to recover this. Looking for the run. And the counter is on. And this is Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Platini in acres of space out wide. Oh, terrible. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Porto are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pele, he's picked his way through. Bale, a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Bale.
La cae.
Can he spark a counter here? He can run onto that. And he takes a shot!
Qué golazo.
Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pele. And he's lost his man here. He's being urged to shoot. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Porto really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Passes short and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered with swing. Spread it left. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
No me
Oh,
jodas.
he's given it away. This time, surely. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the
Porterazo.
context of the game. This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in
Poquito
business.
mejor.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Porto really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Maldini gathers from the goal kick. And that's a goal kick. Can he latch on to this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
The ball swung in. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen,
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Porto have been handed a game-changing chance. Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Porter, real chance! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Porto could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time? Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Chips it through. Over to the left. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. 5 minutes to add. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lam. Tries to play it through. Platini is in a really good position out wide.
Amigo, después de esta me voy a dormir. A ver, más bien, sí, quédate en contacto, a ver si volvemos a jugar otra vez, porque la verdad que está bueno el partido. Juegas bien, juegas bien. Necesito así mejores como tú.
And there goes the whistle. Porto have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Sí, amigo, a veces pasa a mí penales. Pues, a veces es así este jueguito. Justo, jugaste bien, amigo. Amigo, me voy despidiendo, que para no dejar de comer, amigo.